Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's week 3 and all is good. It's the 10th of January and today I've been home alone. In fact, I've been home alone for the last 2 days. These are the days where I would have gone on a shopping spree. I would have gone online and ordered a load of stuff in the hopes that it would turn up this morning. And that way I could have hidden it from my family. I could have hidden everything that I'd bought and they wouldn't have to know. But I didn't. There was a small part of me that wanted to go shopping today. But I haven't got a car, and I'd have to take the bus and I couldn't be bothered. And I knew that even if my sister was around, she wouldn't take me anyway because she's supportive of what I'm doing. So I was pretty trapped. I've been thinking a lot about why I spend as much as I spend. What's behind it? What am I trying to achieve? I guess I'm living the capitalist lie that says that if you buy that next shiny item, you'll be a better person. It'll make you a better person. It'll fill the hole that's there, except for there isn't a hole. And let's face it, how many pairs of Converse does one person need? Not as many as I've got. That's for sure. How many pairs of shoes do you need? Exactly. That's the question. Maybe 1 or 2. Certainly not 50 or more. Yes, I said 50. I guess the truth is that I am already that person that I'm trying to be. That person who has money that's spare at the end of the month. It's just that I spend it like water. I throw it around as if I've got billions, and I haven't. And actually, the person who's got billions is usually really tight with money. They say that Madonna collects coupons. And you think, well, why does she need to do that? Well, actually, she's good with money. She's careful with money. People with money are careful with it. Evening. It's the 11th of January and I've spent all day obsessing about this Harry Potter book. I thought after yesterday's epiphany that I would have been over it all by now, but it seems it's taking my brain a little bit longer to process. I keep thinking it's only 17 quid. It wouldn't hurt. But then I know that I feel guilty afterwards and I'd have to admit to you guys that I'd failed. I'd have to admit that I'd done it. So I haven't. That's what's keeping me going at the moment, is having to admit that actually I've fallen off the bandwagon. I wish now I'd done a low buy year instead of a no buy year. But where does it end? Once I've bought the book, I want another one. And then I want another one. And then something else will come along and I want that. So I've got to go through the pain. I've got to go through the agony. I can do this. I know I can. Evening. It's Sunday the 12th of January and all is good. I've not been obsessing about the Harry Potter book today because I've been reading the original version, the unillustrated version. I borrowed it off my mum because I couldn't find my copy. That's right, I needed a new Harry Potter book so much that we have 2 versions of it in the house. I've also been thinking a lot today about how I used to think that if I had more money, if I earned more money, then I would have more money. But the old me would have just spent more money. I still would have been skint. I still would have been in debt. Just more in debt. 20% of my income is dispensable. And yet I've just frittered it away. On stuff. On useless stuff. but not anymore. No, by the end of this month I'll have enough to pay for the holiday and have enough spare for Mum's birthday. And that's without even touching next month's paycheck. Long may this continue. Evening. It's the 13th day of January and all is good. Haven't obsessed about the Harry Potter book, haven't thought much about spending money. Except for this morning when I woke up and I thought, oh, I get to treat myself at the end of the month. Well, not treat myself, but reward myself. Old habits die hard. They say it takes 6 months for you to change a habit. And I guess it's going to be a long 6 months, but I'll get there. I know I will. Financially, I've always buried my head in the sand when it comes to money. Whenever the subjects come up, I've always kind of mentally got up and left the room because I didn't want to talk about it. By now, I'm not ashamed to talk about money. I know I've got my problems, but they're getting sorted. I know I've got debts to pay, but they're being paid. Will I reward myself at the end of the year? I really don't know. I don't know whether I will. What an achievement to get to the end of the year and have a pot of money that actually doesn't burn a hole in my pocket. That would be a real goal. In fact, that is my goal. Right now, right here, my goal is to have a pot of money at the end of the month that's not, at the end of the year I should say, that's not burning a hole in my pocket. Good evening. It's the 14th of January and it's been another good day. I went food shopping this morning before work and I have to confess that I did go down the book aisle and have a look, but I didn't buy anything. The only thing I bought today was a little tray for Belle because she needed a spare one while we clean out the old one. Other than that, it's been a really good day. Normally at this point I'm planning what I'm going to buy with my next paycheck because I've run out of money and I can't afford to buy anything, so I'm planning my next spend. Old habits die hard and I keep thinking and I keep wanting to plan for that next paycheck and then realising that I can't. But I'll get there. Evening. It's the 15th of January and today's been another good day. I was going to say that I don't think about spending money this time of the month because I usually haven't got any. Although I am planning what I want when I get paid. But I had an early break at work today and then I got the munchies. And I was working. I kept seeing all this food and thinking, oh, I quite fancy that. The Cadbury's bunny with orange mousse looked quite appealing. But I've got so much chocolate left over from Christmas that it really wasn't worth buying it. I couldn't justify buying it. So I went without. I didn't spend any money at all today. So things are looking good at the moment. We'll see what happens when payday comes. That should be interesting. Okay, see you for now. Bye. Afternoon. It's the 16th of January and there's not a lot to say really. It's chucking a hoolie out there, so there wasn't really much to do. It's my day off. And although I desperately wanted to go out, we had too much to do in the house. Plus, as I say, it's persisting down, so it's not really the weather to go out and do something. What I really wanted to do was to go shopping. Not to buy anything necessarily, just because that's what we normally do. It's a habit that I've got into, and it's a habit that I need to get out of. So in some respects it's been a bit of a tough day, but in other respects it hasn't. It's been a normal day. It's been a bit of a boring day, but that's life really. I need to find other things to do to occupy my mind, other things that will interest me. But in this time of year it's quite hard to find stuff when you want to go out because you don't want to be cooped up indoors. Around here it's all outdoorsy, so there's not a lot to do undercover. Oh well, I'll get used to it, I guess. I will see you next week. Oh, and before I forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe and press the bell next to the subscribe button to get notifications for whenever I upload a vlog. Leave a comment down below, all that jazz, and I will see you in the next vlog. See you later. Bye bye.